Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to American Truck Simulator. This is going to be career mode. We are starting from scratch all the way from the beginning. And this is our first job. International Eagle. Not quite sure if the brakes are built up yet, so we'll get that running. Really quiet truck. Yeah, this truck's real quiet. And I'm not sure where the air brakes are on here. Might be blocked by the steering wheel. Oh no, looks like we got air pressure. Yeah, we should be good. I'm guessing this truck's at 10 speed, I'm not sure. And the parking brake was disengaged, which is strange. But we're going to start from the beginning. This is where it all begins. We're only going 8 minutes down the road anyway. It's like a mile. So this will be our first quick job. I only have the small screen up because this truck doesn't have a GPS in it. If the truck has a GPS, that screen will not be up. Leaving Sam's Club. I don't like that this truck doesn't have hood mirrors on it, because then I have to actually physically turn my head to see out the mirrors. But eventually we'll get our own truck and we won't have any of those problems. This looks like it's a one-way roundabout. Ooh. I think my brake sensitivity is turned up too much. Can't see anything because that mirror, I'm guessing it's clear. Uh-oh, did I set my buttons up wrong? I did. I gotta switch those. Set my range and splitter up the wrong way. It's been a long time since I played, so expect some issues right off the bat. We'll have to mess with settings in between jobs. Get it all figured out. Apparently this is a 2-lane, I did not know that. Starting down in the far south of Texas. I'm originally from Massachusetts, but I live in Florida now, so we're trying to start as close to where we live as possible. I don't think this is a 10 speed. I'm already like maxed out on revs here. I'm doing 20. That's alright though, we're dropping off around the corner here. And the next job will tell us what transmission goes in the truck before we grab it, so we'll know. This first job's always a question. It doesn't tell you what the truck has. So from now on we'll know what the transmissions are. I have it set up as a 10 speed, so if we can find a 10 speed and not have to go into the menu, that'll be great, but we gotta go in there anyway and fix the range and splitter because I did it backwards. We're dropping off at Walmart. Would have been nice if they had just had a yard donkey. The yard donkey could have ran it down here instead of having to make us do it. Yeah, I got my brake. Turned up way too high. And I thought I selected to keep the router visor hidden, although I have it up, so that's probably why it's up. If this truck had a GPS in it, we wouldn't have seen that. Shit, there's nobody pulling in behind me. Alright, I'm going to drop this trailer, and that's the first job complete. Which probably won't get us to level 1 quite yet. I didn't think so. Let me fix a few things here. Where is it? Braking intensity. That one. Knock that down a little bit too. This is a new setting right here, uneven surface simulation. I'm interested to see that. We have advanced coupling on, which we won't see until we get rid of the first truck. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to my buttons. I think, right? No, it's in controls. My bad. Is there anything about brakes in here too? Because the brakes are really, really too sensitive. It was these, so I guess that's that one. And that's that one. Okay. So we have it set up as a 10-speed. Let's see if we can find a 10-speed job. If not, well, I'll just come in here and swap it real quick. Other than that, it felt pretty good, but I'm going to have to adjust the brakes as we go. I don't like when the truck completely halts and tries to go in reverse because the brakes are so sensitive. Quick job. We're down here in McAllen, so we want to get a job out of McAllen. That's a 6-speed. That's an 18-speed. Let's see. Let's go price per distance. That's what we want, right? Nope, I did that backwards. We want it the other way. We want the highest price first. We got forklifts and an 18-speed T600. Or Toyota forklifts, but this one pays a little bit more. So let's take that, and I'm going to have to swap it to an 18-speed. Nobody let me forget. My luck, I'll be halfway down the road when I realize it's a 139-mile trip. Says it'll take us 2.5 hours, but we'll see about that. Should be a short run. Try to get at least 2 trips in on this first video. While we're doing the small jobs, I'll try to get at least 2 or 3 done per video, and then as they get longer, I'm going to put a time limit on videos, so if we're not done, I'm just going to pull over to the side of the road, and we'll resume there. I apologize about that probably terrible jump cut you had to see, but the game crashed on us. Oh, we get a GPS this time too, so we don't even need that. Yeah, the game crashed. For some reason it didn't like that modded truck, so I went back and cleared out some mods that were maybe causing conflicts. It's challenging to use mods when you're starting fresh, due to the fact that they will sometimes it can't configure a truck and it'll cause the game to crash, but I'm going to cut that last section and add this to it. So we're now heading to San Antonio, I believe, with Christmas trees. It's about a 250-mile trip. And this truck's got 402,000 miles on it. Good God, I hope the air pressure holds. Oh, and this was an 18 speed. I didn't change it. I think I would have done that before I brought you guys back, but no, I forgot. This truck was also an 18 speed. Once we have our own truck, we won't have to mess with the transmission settings. Why is the parking brake never on when I get in the truck? Oh. Let's get started here. I gotta move my mouse out of my way. At least this truck's got some good mirrors on it. $250 miles of Christmas trees. A little early for Christmas, don't we think? I do, at least. Ooh, that engine brake's real strong. Doesn't really feel like the strongest truck in the world. I didn't check engine horsepower. That's alright though. Big old load of Christmas trees though. It's a lot. The road on this, the speed limit on this road's 55. How? Little ones here. She's underpowered, so we're just gonna have to ride the engine real hard. She feels okay once you really get on it. I think I got my brake settings right about where I want them now, which is good. Another addition to American Truck Sim is you can see the driveline torque now, which I really enjoy, especially when you're driving a manual. See, there's a fuel station to our right, but we're good on fuel, luckily. And if we need fuel, the boss is paying for it. We're still running for companies, so it's fine. I'm not happy the game crashed because I don't like editing, so it's probably going to be a terrible cut from the last little recording to this one. If anything, I could have just left the recording and cut it all out, but... Really, buddy? Just pull it right out there, huh? Sure thing, buddy. I can't believe these roads are like 50 miles an hour. Get back over now. to take it out of gear so I can pull my pedals back towards me a little bit. That's better. I really thought that Range Rover was going to go for it. Apparently we need to be in that left lane because we're getting on the highway here. So it was the guy that cut us off, apparently. Man, this update for the uneven roads is, you can see the truck bouncing around. I'm going to turn that uneven road simulation down a little bit. The wheel's trying to shake itself out of my hands. Or they got to redo these highways. This is rough. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error getting all of our settings dialed in on the first couple episodes. I thought this was like an interstate. I did not expect a complete stop happening there. Oh, that guy's got a school bus on the flatbed. I thought that was a new... I thought that was for the next update. The new cargo for the flatbeds. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see some new stuff today. Because I saw that on the update thing. It was like new cargo out of Texas. Oh, maybe it was Texas. Maybe that's this one. Interesting. So you can haul school buses around now. Maybe 45 up there apparently. I'm not going to push it because I don't really know this area that well. And then it drops down to 30, so we don't want a speeding ticket. And more traffic lights. must be an air-powered transmission. I keep hearing the air chirping. Got 154 miles left of fuel. I don't know if we're going to reach our destination on this one tank. Oh man, we're flying through here. Now we're up to 45 miles an hour. And then it goes back to 60. Yeah, for how long? Until you bring me into another town with traffic lights. Sound in one lane here. And it goes to 70 on one lane. I thought people in Florida were crazy. Are you sure this is still 70 game? A lot of intersections here to be doing 70 miles an hour in a tractor trailer. Yeah, it looks like we got construction coming up here. I'm sure there's going to be a speeded thing here. 35 miles an hour. A lot of lowboy drivers down here. I see a lot of big loads coming down the road on the other side of that highway. Someday, once our boss trusts us more, or we have our own truck, we can regulate our own loads. Laredo, Texas, discovered. We ended up in a Freightliner cab over for this trip, but no one noticed. I'm not very confident in the third person while I'm driving, but if we stop for fuel and stuff, I'll show you guys the truck and the trailer. Oh, here we go, another town center with a highway that goes through it. Hey, guys riding a side-by-side on the road. Another side-by-side. What? There's a whole fleet of them! These guys must be buddies or something. Yeah, there's a whole posse of them. Oh, there's a train horn. Big rush to get to the next red light. I also took off the barriers, so we won't be able to see those end of the map barriers, so we got to be really careful and watch the GPS, because we don't want to hit one of those, because they hurt. Make sure there's nobody coming. I'm going to take this wide. Look at this guy. That don't even look chained down. Good luck, buddy. Looks like we're getting back on the highway of some sort, and I'm totally not in my lane. Too busy looking at that guy's load to be driving safe. And we're going straight. World Trade Bridge. That would have been cool. Yeah, these roads are very uneven. Steering wheel's not fighting me too bad, but you can see the whole truck jostling. Got 137 miles of fuel left. If that gets down to like 50, we'll start hustling, looking for a gas station. Till then, I'm not super worried about it. So this truck must have a small tank, because it's over half a tank, and it's only got 136 miles of range. But it's also a full-size tractor trailer towing a trailer full of trees, so it makes sense. And this car's gonna pin me in here. Can't get over for these guys getting on. We are going to get over before the next guy gets here, though, so I don't want to be stuck behind these two. You guys got some big old cable reels. Uh-oh, I just see a wait station sign. Oh, it's close. Thank God. I'm sure they'll get us at the next one, though. A couple state troopers still out there running radar, it looked like, though. Or they're just having donuts and coffee, but who knows. Set the cruise to 70. Get a sip of this caffeine. Oh. Sorry, Mr. Tesla. Rest area next right. We don't need that. Just gonna keep on trucking. Fly right by. At least the game seems to be running really, really smooth. Other than that one crash, it seems to be running really good. Which I'm excited about. Oh, come on, mister. Step on the gas. Don't make me touch my brakes. Uh-oh, we got something going on up here. And this guy's really getting on the brakes. He really stood on him. Well, that's not going to be good for us. I don't think this guy will be rehiring us. We can blame the car all we want, but he's going to be like, you're the professional. They all say. But that guy really didn't give me an option. He just stood on the brake pedal. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too bad on our job. Gotta remember, we're in a big heavy truck, gotta have more distance in between cars. Please don't pull back in front of me. I mean, I was full into the pedal there, I just didn't have the stopping power. First trip, and an accident. It's going good for the career. We're just going to set around 65. Because for some reason, we're still passing people. Even though the speed limit's apparently 75. Well, everybody in the left lane's being not going their speed. I don't know where that thought went. Meow, gone. Mid-sentence, just... Hopefully the audio is good, but I'm not sure. I might have to turn it down a little bit. And we're getting weighed. I told you they'd get us at the next one. Assuming it's this right lane here. Hopefully he's not going to ask us about that fender bender. Hopefully all of our lights are still good. Domino's. Well, now I'm hungry. Sure is a big train. Train looks huge. Looks like we're getting off here. Oh, must be getting close to our destination. Turn that engine brake up a little bit while we're getting off the highway here. Probably would have helped us avoid that accident. If we had the engine brake turned up. Look at that guy hauling a dozer. It's a big machine. What was that? Oh, that guy had a good sound to him. Uh-oh, hear the train barriers. Hope it's not that jumbo train we just saw go by. That was a big train. Oh no, we gotta take a right too. Bet you we get stuck behind that train. Yeah, I know. I called it. Typical, right? Man, they got everything on this thing. Oh, got trailers too. Oh, they got a pusher too. That must be heavy. Or they need it for the braking power. Either way. Impressive train though. That was a big one. Now we must be pulling in here. Oh good. It's Burger King right across the street. I was hungry. Gonna have to hug this lane. Now, which direction do we go to delivery? I'm guessing they want us inside this fence line here. It's not over here. Must be back here somewhere. I wonder what they need Christmas trees for, a budget. It's gotta be right in here somewhere. Where do they want it? Ah, they want it right there. That must be like right next to that Walmart trailer. Alright, let's get turned around here. This is a weird backend I've never encountered before. Oh, my phone's in the way. I'm trying to get a good view of that mirror. So I think it was on, yeah, it was on that side of that trailer. I think. Yeah, this is a really weird backend I've never dealt with before.
Jump.
I can't tell if it's this loading bay or the next one over. No, it's the next one over. So let's get in there and then we'll figure it out from there. If we have to pull forward, pull forward. I've never done this backend before, so. The angle dock's pulling me in. Yeah, that's a hard one to hit from being out on the road there. You gotta really get in here to figure out where you're at. Gotta be careful on this dock too. This is an angle dock, it'll pull you right down. Which is weird that they want this set up right here when they can just unload it on flat ground with forklifts. Alright. And this was our truck, by the way. It was a little old Freightliner cab over. Good truck, fun truck. 18 speed. Did a good job for us. Let's unhook this trailer and see where we're at. $251 miles. We used 55 gallons of fuel. Made $6,600. 404 plus 90 for the parking, 494 XP. We got a level. Now, do we want to do mileage, long distance, or flammable? What was this one? Flammable liquids? I like flammable liquids. We'll go with that. Let's check our mail real quick too. Brand new international trucks. Need money, we can help. We don't want money from the bank. We don't want to owe money. We want to build it up slowly. We're up to $8,315. So it's going to be a lot of trips before we can buy a truck. But anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. This was the first day of our trucking career. Many more to come. We'll see you in the next one.